good morning everyone, or good afternoon. It's good afternoon here. So let's see, next stream is tomorrow, which is Friday the 18th of July at 1 p.m. UK time. So hi to Maurits, hi to Oksana, hi to Yasmin. So I think it's probably afternoon for most of us, Yasmin. Hi there, Javi. But it could be when we get people from Latin America and the States, for them it will be the morning. 1 second and I will be with you. I'm sorry about that, everybody. Okay, I'm back now. So let's see, as I was saying, next stream is tomorrow, Friday, which is at 1 p.m. And hi there to Manu, hi to Ronan, hi to Yuri, hi to Vitali, and hi to White Stripes and to Keyword as well. So let's start. I'm going to have to catch my breath because I've been running up and down stairs. Yeah, the more you write, the more your chances. So here we go. So the audience complained about the comedian's routine by booing loudly. Okay, so they complained about the comedian's routine. Let's get cracking. That sounds pretty good to me, Yuri. Okay. I'm going to write comments all the time to make everyone angry so I can win the crown. Express their disapproval. Okay, express their disapproval. What about a preposition? Okay, they showed their disapproval by booing. Good, Javi. Made their disapproval clear. Evinced, yes, that word again, that's very good. Evinced the disapproval of. Showed their disapproval. So, I think I'm very fond of. Hi, Alex. Great to see you again. The comedian hardly brought the house down. Manifested their approval. I quite like that. I think I'm going to go for let's go for the easy one. Hello, Silent Night. Lovely to see you. It's the audience expressed their their approval at the comedian's routine by booing loudly. There, that's it. Express disapproval. Yes, the there is optional. Disapproval of the comedian's routine as well. Definitely, Vitali. Thank you. Okay, I need to catch my breath for a while, certainly. Okay, here we go. And we arrived at the place by a very circuitous route. And I know I haven't released this video yet, so this is going to be an interesting one. Disapproval of someone at something. Yes, that's very good, White Stripes. That's the idea. We arrived at the place by a very circuitous route. Okay, Robin. So this is a good one. I wonder if anyone's going to get this one. Maybe this one's for me. So Robin who? That's the first clue. Robin who? Famous British character. Lived in the Nottingham area. Arrived at the place slower than I could say Jack Robinson. Okay, so who lived near Nottingham? Round robin. Okay, that was the first one that came to me. Keyword. A round robin is a meeting where everybody makes comments. So Robin Hood, yes. I'm going to get. That's a very good start. Maurice. Robin Hoods. In disapproval of the comedian's routine. That's very good. No, round robin doesn't work. We had a round robin to discuss how we were going to resolve the problem. A round robin, everybody has a go. So we arrived at the place going round. Going round Robin Hood's barn. Or probably even easier. We arrived at this place via Robin Hood's barn. Circuitous, going around. As if trying to avoid Robin Hood's gang. That's the idea. Okay, via Robin Hood's barn. Robin Hood's barn supposedly is out in the middle of nowhere. Circuitous is a long route, a circuit that goes round and round and round, Yuri. So, we arrived at the place via Robin Hood's barn. We took the long way. Okay, let's try the next then. Okay, he's very busy at the moment. Hands. He's very busy at the moment. At the moment, he, in a roundabout or indirect way, very good, White Stripes. At the place going round Robin Hood's barn. Pretty much a dodgy place. Yeah, it's in the middle of nowhere. The taxi driver took me round Robin Hood's barn. A round robin in competition. Everybody plays everyone else. He's up to his eyeballs is very good. So well done, Lando. Well done, Maurice. Not in his hands, a lot on his hands, Julia. Hi, Rainyard. He's got his plate full. He's got a lot on his plate. He's got his hands full. He's got a lot on his hands. That's very good, Alex. Good, Julia. At the moment, he has a lot on his hands. I betrayed my surprise when the audience evinces their disapproval of the comedian's routine, as I thought he was rather funny. He has a lot on his hands. Good, Patricia. He's snowed under. Good, Yuri. I did not since Frankie said relax. To be up to one's eyeballs in something means to be very busy or very involved. He's up to his eyeballs in work. Yes, he's up to his eyeballs in this crime. He has a lot on his hands. Good, Maurice. All hands on board. No, Renyard, not quite. He's swamped. He's up to his neck in work. Very good. I had not heard since Frankie said relax. Relax, don't do it. Very good, Manu. He was swamped. His wife. So, well done, Oksana. Well done, White Stripes. Had twins. Well done, Vitali. Well done, Javi. Well done, Lando. Well done, Maurice. Well done, Julia. Gave birth to. Well done, Yasmin. Spawned. Like frog spawn, you mean White Stripes. Well done, Patricia. Okay. His wife gave birth to. Gave birth to. You need the to as well, Manu. His wife gave birth to twins. Okay. You're endangering your life by drinking and driving. By drinking and driving, gave birth to twins. Good, Renyard. No, that's good. That's good, Maurice. If you write what I've put, it will help you memorize it. I'm certain you do that. I'm certain Julia does that as well, Maurice. Gave birth to twins. Good, Manu. Well done, White Stripes. Well done, Vitali. Well done, Javi. Very good, Oksana. I like the serious. You're jeopardizing your future. More likely your life. You're thinking a lot about babies. No, Patricia, just about making them. You're putting your life in jeopardy. Yes, in jeopardy, definitely, Alex. In jeopardy. Well done, Lando. You put your life in jeopardy. Good, Renyard. You're putting your life in jeopardy, Julia. You're putting your life in jeopardy. Well done, Manu. Very good, Maurice. You're putting your life in jeopardy. Good, Patricia. You're putting your life in jeopardy. That's it, Julia. Save time by drinking while driving instead of stopping at a pub. Oh my gosh. You've been living dangerously. To live dangerously also implies you're having fun as well. By drinking and driving, you are putting your life in jeopardy. Smash the like, as Julia says. Let's continue. Men is a species to jeopardy. You have to begin somewhere. Yes. Okay. So if you look at his facial expression, it is clear that he's angry. You're killing two birds with one stone. Okay. if you look at his facial expression, you're living on borrowed time. Yes, it fits very nicely, Renyard. By the look on his face, Lando. By the look of his face. By the look on his face. It's on. It needs to be on. Jeopardy from Anglo-French, JEOPARDY. JEOPARDY, divided game, uncertainty. I never knew that one. So, thank you, Alex. Something I learned this time. By the look, singular, by the look on his face. Not of his face, by the look on his face. Good, Patricia. By the look on his face, Manu. Making frowning face. Not quite, Yasmin. So, by the look on his face. That's it, Maudits. By the look on his face. Yes, Oksana. Okay, so let's put the... By the face he has on himself. It's clear. Por la cara que lleva. It doesn't work, Harvey. Sorry. By... Judging from the look on his face. Good, Patricia. By the look on his face. Denoted it's clear he's angry. His face. It's okay. It's evident from the look on his face. Yes, yes. Keyword. It's evident from the look on his face. His face betrays that. Yes, Renyard. By the spatial arrangement of the muscles that form his face. I've paid off my debts. So, by the look on his face, it's clear that he's angry. By the look on his face, it's clear that he's angry. Okay. The nation has seldom faced such difficulties. The face is the mirror of the soul. Very good, Manu. The nation has seldom faced such difficulties. Go look at his face. It's clear he's angry. Good, Oksana. Very nice, White Stripes. From the look on his face. Yeah, from the look on his face. That's very nice. I like the way you've made it passive, Oksana. Hi, Sherwin. Lovely to see you. Very nice, Lando. I like that go through. But notice this seldom invites an inversion. Seldom has the nation been faced by such difficulties, Manu. Seldom has the nation ever been in such difficulties. Good, Habi. Seldom has the nation been through such difficulties. Good, keyword. Seldom has the nation been in such difficulties. Good, Vitali. Seldom has the nation been confronted with such difficulties. Very nice, Alex. Seldom has the nation been wrought with so many difficulties. Seldom has never been in. You need, Renyard, you need an inversion. Seldom do I go to the cinema. Negative adverbial. Hardly have I got. Seldom do I go. Seldom has the nation been faced by such difficulties. Good, Julia. Seldom has the nation faced such difficulties. Good, Patricia. Seldom has the nation been in such. Good, Manu. Seldom has the nation been burdened by such difficulties. Good, Maurits. So, seldom has the nation been faced by such difficulties. Seldom has the nation been faced. Very good, Manu. You've just taken it out of my mouth. That's great. Okay. They were not able to assess the damage until the floods had subsided. They were not able to assess the damage until the floods had subsided. They were not able to assess the damage until the floods had subsided. Very good, White Stripes. I have no father, I have no mother, I have no sister, I have no brother, I have no crown. Not until the floods had subsided were they able to assess the damage. Very good, Oksana. To subside, to go down, to decrease in intensity. Not until the floods had subsided did they manage to assess. Very good, Vitali. Very good, Maurits. Seldom has the nation passed through. Very good, Renyard. Not until the floods subsided were they able to assess. Good, Habby. By the way, wrought was wrong. About the overwrought. Yeah, fraught, I think is the word you're thinking of. Seldom has the nation been fraught with such difficulties before. Well done, Patricia. To peter down, to peter out, not to peter down, to peter out. To tide out, doesn't work either. To decrease, to diminish, to taper off. Not until the floods subsided did they get access to the damage. That's the idea. That's good, Lando. Not until the floods. Were they able, Manu? Were they able? It needs to be a question form. Not until the flood had subsided. So not until the floods had subsided. Nina Simone ain't got. To abate is very good. Not until the floods had subsided were they able to assess the damage. Not until the floods had subsided were they able to assess the damage. Very good, Julia. Not until the floods had abated. So John had not enjoyed himself so much since his childhood. Read to live on borrowed time. It normally refers to someone who continues to be alive when they could have been expected to die. A cancer patient, for example. Or somebody who always drives incredibly fast and you think they should have had an accident and killed themselves by now. So, John had not enjoyed himself so much since his childhood. Okay. Notice this not at the beginning. It's screaming inversion again. Very good, Lando. Well done. Well done, Lando. Very good, Alex. That's okay, Yasmin. This is very difficult, these questions, Yasmin. Not since his childhood had John enjoyed himself to such a high degree. It works, Maurits. Not since his childhood had John enjoyed himself so much. Very good, Yuri. Very good keyword. Not once has John had the chance to enjoy himself as much as he did in his childhood. But notice the meaning of that, Oksana, changes slightly. This is saying that since his childhood went, he's never enjoyed himself again. And this is saying that this occasion was something that he enjoyed himself as much as he did when he was a child. You see, yours is totally negative. It's saying after he stopped being, his childhood stopped, he never enjoyed himself so much again. And this is saying this thing was so enjoyable that it was as enjoyable as from his childhood. Not since his childhood had John enjoyed himself so much. Good, Harry. Good white stripes. I like the thus. So good, Manu. Good, Patricia. Not ever since his childhood. Better, probably not once since his childhood had John enjoyed himself as now. That's the, as in this situation, that's the idea, Renyard. Not since his childhood had John enjoyed himself for all he's worth. Yeah, it's more depressive because it's saying never after his childhood did he enjoy himself so much again. Not since I got married had I enjoyed myself hanging out with my friends. Let's see. So, not since his childhood had John enjoyed himself so much. Not since his childhood had John enjoyed himself so much. Childhood, youthhood, neighbourhood becomes like Robin Hood. James's. But cars is pronounced cars. Yeah. Okay. So let's go for the next one then. You will have to come to terms with the idea that you are not in charge. And I want both the words used and of. I want both of them. Nope. Nope. Well. So get used to the idea. Well done, Oksana. You were very nearly there, Lando. Get used to the idea that you are in not. That's why I want the of for the second part, white stripes. Good, Vitali. Of not being in charge. Of you not being in charge. Both, Oksana. Well done. So, Habi, you will have to get used to the idea. You have to get used to something. Well done, Maurits. Well done, white stripes. Get used to the reality of, keyword, get used to the reality of your not being. You have to let that you're not in. You will have to let the idea of your not being in charge sink in, Yuri. You will have to get used to the idea that you are sacked. I let you go. Okay. You will have to be used. You will have to get used. Be used to understanding that you are not in charge. Get used to the idea of not being. Well done, Julia. Resign to the fact that you have been stripped of your leadership. You drop the of, that's it, keyword. Being in charge. Okay, you will have to get used to the idea of you you're not being in charge. Okay, so where can you practice this type of fill in the blanks? You see, these are, Yasmin, these are C2 proficiency or above. The best place to practice is in my past live streams. You will find I have probably several hundred live streams like this. There are probably more than 1,000 examples. You'll have to get used to the idea of no longer being. I like that, no longer. Hi HCH. Resign yourself to the fact. The previous streams and you've got it. You need to be able to, if you can do all of these, all of the ones that I do, then the questions in proficiency, the transformations in proficiency will be easy. Resign, accept that something undesirable cannot be avoided. Very good. Okay. So, Sue is very aware of current trends and happenings. Sue is very aware of current trends and happenings. Finger. Finger. Very aware of current trends and happenings. Resign, you left. You hand out the letter before you hand. My pleasure, Yasmin. Is keen on keeping her finger on the pulse. Well done, Oksana. Well done. Sue stays abreast of. That's very good, White Stripes. Has a finger on the pulse. That's it exactly, keyword. You have your finger on the pulse. Da-dum, da-dum, da-dum. Sue's got her finger on the pulse of. Exactly, Alex. Well done. Put her finger on most. To have your finger on the pulse. She's got her finger on the pulse of. Good, Julia. Well done, Julia. Sue has a finger on current trends and happenings. I guess on the pulse of might be better though, Habi. Has a finger on the pulse of. Good, Patricia. Sue has kept abreast of the times of. Sue has got effluvian. Riparian I've definitely got. I don't know about effluvian. Has a finger on the pulse. Yes, that's it, Mauri. Sue has her finger on the pulse of current trends and happenings. Is aware. Put your finger on the pulse. Has her finger on the pulse. Vitali dropped one. Has got her finger on the pulse of. Very good, Vitali. Completely correct. Effluvium. I'm not sure if I've got it or not. You didn't know this one. Okay, last one for today, and then we're going to stop. The customer complained so much that I called the owner. She continuously keeps her finger on the pulse. The customer complained so much that I called the owner. Querulous, argumentative. Very good, White Stripes. Wasn't that easy? Well done, Oksana. Well done, keyword. Having your finger on the pulse of current trends might be exhausting. I think it is. Very good, Javi. You must know all about this. Yeah, Javi. So querulous was the customer that I was forced to call airport security. So querulous was the customer. Good, Mauri. So querulous was the customer. That. Good, Lando. Well done, Patricia. Well done, Umer. Umer Satad. Welcome, Umer. So querulous, Manu. Such a querulous customer was he. Okay, so. So querulous was the customer that I was compelled to call the owner. Good, Julia. So querulous was the customer that it appears you've not made a video on effluvium. I'll have to have a look, because there's some secret ones as well. And what the owner did, who knows? Okay, so Typhoon, so furious and extravagant was the customer. Very good, Typhoon. Well, I hope you don't get too many idiots, Harvey. Okay, I'm going to stop there, ladies and gentlemen. So, next stream is tomorrow, which is Friday. Fear Dab's Day for Friday. Querulous, complaining over and over again. It's great to have you, Julia. Friday the 18th of July at 1 p.m. UK time. So thank you for all coming. It's been great to have you. So querulous was the customer. Well done, Umer. Thank you, Mauri. Thank you, White Stripes. Thank you, Manu. Whoops. So thank you to Alex, thank you to Yasmin, thank you to Habi, thank you to Julia, thank you to KB, thank you to Lando, thank you to Manu, thank you to Maurits, thank you to Oksana, thank you to Patricia, thank you to Julia, thank you to Typhoon, thank you to Umer, thank you to Victor, welcome Victor, thank you to Yuri, thank you to Vitali, and thank you to White Stripes. Time flew faster. It's been fabulous. Take care, all of you, and I hope to see you all tomorrow. Maybe you'll get a crown tomorrow, Manu. Tip of your cap. So take care, all of you, and I hope to see you all tomorrow. So take care.